All right, so here we want to find the coordinates of the intersection between this and that. Okay, so this first equation over here is your parabola. Okay, so we've got a parabola which is going to be going through -9. Okay, so let's get that over here. And it's also going to be going through 3 and +3, like that. Okay, so it's going to be -3, +3 over there. This is y, and this is x, and over here this is -9. We want to find the coordinate of intersection between that and this equation. This equation will have a y-intercept of 4, which is like over here. And it will have a gradient of -2. And what is -2 over 1? It's down 2 and right 1. -2 means it's going to be down 2 and right 1. So it's rise over run. So if I go down 2 and right 1, it's the same as going 4 down and 2 to the right. In other words, I'll end up at 2, which would be around here somewhere. So just to get a bit of knowledge on maybe just a sketch of how this would look, we're looking at something on those lines. Like that. Okay. Now, from here, what we have is the following. Two intersection points. Okay. We've got this intersection point and this intersection point over here. How do we find those two intersection points? Simultaneous equations. Both of these equations are equal to y, which means we can make them equal. We can take x squared minus 9 and make it equal to -2x plus 4. If I bring everything over to the right-hand side, it'll end up as x squared plus 2x minus 4 minus 9 all equals to 0 from this. So now what we have to do is we have to factorize. Okay, but first let's see, -4 minus 9 is -5. So x squared plus 2x minus 5, no, minus 13, -4 minus 9 is minus 13, equals 0. Now that over there cannot be factorized. So what do we do? What do we do if we cannot factorize something? We use the quadratic formula. And we know x will equal minus b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. And so that's equal to -2 plus minus the square root of 2 squared minus 4 times 1 times -13, all divided by 2 times 1. And how did I get that? I know a equals to 1, b equals to 2, and c equals to -13. So if a equals to 1, which is over here, b equals to 2, which is over here, and c equals to -13 over here, I can then put this in a calculator. This will become -2 plus minus. Let me see if I can simplify this a little further. This will be 4, and this is 26 times 2, which is 52. 52 plus 4 is 56. And so this will become -2 plus minus the square root of 52, 56 divided by 2. Put this on a calculator, press the fraction button, put plus first and then minus afterwards. So we go -2 plus root 56 divided by 2. That'll come to 2.74. And if we change it into minus, become -4.74. So 2.74 and -4.74 gets me that answer is over there. Okay. So what does that mean? It means that this x value over here, which looks correct, is on the left of -3. That x value will be -4.74, which will have a corresponding y value. We still haven't found it. Let's call this x1. Let's call this y1. Over here, this one here is going to be 2.74 and some corresponding y value over here. How do we find the y value? We substitute it into any one of the two equations. So y1 will equal negative 2 times x1, which is negative 4.74, plus 4. And so we put that on a calculator. So negative 2 times negative 4.74 plus 4 comes to 13.48. Comes to 13.48. That will be this y value over here. Which means that this coordinate over here will be negative 4.74 and 13.48. Let's call it point A. Point B at the bottom will also be found using substitution, but this time we will substitute 2.74 into this equation, which is easier maybe than that, or not. We could use this equation as well. So we get y2, I'll put it over here. It's going to be negative 2 times 2.74 plus 4. And so we got negative 2 times 2.74 plus 4, which is equal to negative 4.8, negative 1.48, to negative 1.48. And that's going to be this y value over here, which is y2. So we got 2.74 and negative 1.48. And that over there is the intersection. That's my final answer there. Let's see if I can write it neatly here. The first coordinate is negative 4.74 and 13.48. The second coordinate is 2.74 and negative 1.48 for this one. Yeah, now, okay, so, all right, and that's it.